again, what what the problem is for Yagorath? What is busted on Yagorath is Cyber against Screen and unnatural persistence. Cyber against Screen is broken now because of this. Right? If you didn't notice that, the pulse come out just under a second each. The actual pulse is faster than the heartbeat. Before the pulse, the what, one, two, three, four, five. The five pulse used to be every second. Now is every 0.8 of a second. So I'm
Credits
gonna
are
go over
worth
here.
nothing if left unspent.
Watch Fernando health. See, it gave him two extra bars of health, right? So it's only what 625, but that's still a half a second to a full second of extra damage you have to do to somebody. So if I'm playing Yagra and I win
I
this
feel it
challenge,
is time to augment my
first
power.
I don't like this challenge, but I would max my chronos out, max my resilience out, max my hating out, max my basically it'll be the same setup I normally go for Yagra, except I'm going Chronos. Chronos is
More
probably one of
food
the
for
first
the
items I
larder.
get. And now it's 5 6 seconds. So I can spam this. Oh no, it's 8 seconds. But yeah, it cut the time down by a lot. So I can give my teammates shielding constantly. And because it's not an attack, I can sit out of combat and do this. So how you will use this talent is as soon as you start combat, right before you start combat, you will hit it. Then attack. And the reason you would do that is because look at your own health. Yeah, you will get the same health bonus as your teammate. So what I suggest is do away with the shield. What I say to do is for Siberian Stray is base Primal Vision. Do not reveal enemies to the other team. First what you do is you undo the previous nerf
Credits are worth nothing if left unspent.
to Primal Vision. Make the pulse last a total of 5 seconds, each pulse every second, all that. Secondly, the first, okay, let me say this. First, the pulse. The pulse is every second. Each pulse is a second. Every second between. The reveal go back to what it was, which is I think was a half a second between pulse. The intervals go up. The time between pulse go up. Basically, actually nerfing, but give it more reveal. Secondly, make base primal vision only work for Yagorath. I'm going to put all of this in the description of this video and stuff. But make base primal vision only work for Yak. Make sight bigger sprint work for her whole team. Um, sight begin sprint would acid and cold will give her team speed buff. But they won't stop. They wouldn't stop. So, you know, you you cannot stack both the speed buffs to give your team speed, make them like 30% faster than cold. They will still do speed buff. It just either acid or cold. They cannot get speed buff from both of them. So it'll be 50% either way. Um, so first, okay, I lost my order. Okay, first undo the changes, undo the nerves. The nerves, they was not nerves, they was actually buffed to Primal Vision the first from last year. Secondly, make it so Primal Vision, base Primal Vision only works for Yaga. Third, make it so Light Begin Strength make Primal Vision work for her whole team. Fourth, keep the speed buff on Primal Vision and Acid for Sight against Strip. Um, Fifth, when Yagorath used the pulse, instead of giving her team shield, have her have damage reduction for the 5 seconds on activation to the end of 5 seconds. Not at the end of the pulse. It give her, not that it'll give her damage reduction during the whole pulse, and then a 5 second after. That'll be 10 seconds to pulse. She can do this. And yes, he will have damage reduction while in this form, while the pulse is going on. But
they just can't stay away from me.
Everybody say something like that. You'll have damage reduction, but it's basically you trade it off the extra damage of corrosive acid for the damage reduction of the pulse after switching from. So it's a trade-off. You lose some damage, but you trade off the bonus damage for. And when I say bonus damage, I rework corrosive acid as well to incorporate her old 10% damage bonus to it. But instead it works for her whole team, it'll be just for Yagorath, and it'll be just for her acid. So basically, corrosive acid will be, you have to hit them with an acid quill, and that acid only will get the bonus. The quills wouldn't. So, and the acid would do, acid proof would do extra 10% slowdown. So that is how corrosive action will work. The base damage of corrosive action, which is given to her base acid, so they will do is it's 42 and 40. Yes, 42 and 40. So instead of 30 and 36, it will do 40 and 42 on base. And close the acid execute with the quill and at the same time, it would do bonus damage. I know I'm gonna make a shorter video of this, but they wouldn't. It wouldn't do bonus damage on. It wouldn't do bonus damage for the whole team, and wasn't do bonus damage on the quill.
That was a close one.
So it would be just Yagorath acid that would do the bonus.
They thought themselves capable.
Okay. Yeah, he will. It will just be Yagorath acid that gives bonus damage. So I toned it down and nerfed that ability by a lot. Then or do I need to be out here to bring it?
I feel it is time to augment my power.
So corrosive acid will give the bonus damage and more slowdown Cyber against Scram will make the pulse reveal to allies. Keep the speed buff to the allies for the pulse and the acid. Pulse and acid will give 15% speed buff. They do not stack. And it'll make a reveal, and instead of giving shielding to a whole team, it will just give 10% damage reduction to Yakura. 10% can stack when you switch farm, but you trade out the bonus. You trade out the um, you trade out the extra damage you will get from Chroma's Acid and the extra slowdown for a more defensive item, object, and trap farm. Basically, this will be planet farm. This will be trap farm. Unnatural persistence. Unnatural persistent will be an ultimate type. It will. When I was doing this, my idea is you see her health bar at the bottom. When she ults somebody, that health bar will become smaller and go up right where that at in right in between that 12 and her main health would heal 50% of the current no I say current health of the champ she devoured. Not 50% of the total, the current. So if she devoured some Fernando who has 200 health, she will only get 100 health from it. If his max, his max, I know his max, but I'm gonna do this for sake. If his max was 4,000, and she hit a fully health Fernando, she would get 2,000 healing for herself on her primary health. It wouldn't be and and okay, it wouldn't be his full health. That's one thing you have to get down. It would be half of his current health total. So if he had half health was from this example is 4,000. So if he was at 2,000, that means she will only get back 1,000. Now this ultimate effect would not be affected by anti heal. It's basically she if she gets it out, she will get that total period. So as it is now, her ultimate health cannot be healed. Her primary health cannot be healed through her ultimate. So the way this will work, you have to the way to actually do this properly, you have to do that little bar idea I said, because if you don't, there could be some calculation problems on the ultimate. Because I can already tell if you don't add that little bar, when you ult somebody, there will be a chance that the ultimate won't calculate the added health because you cannot heal Yakura while she's ulting. And the same thing should go for the added health. The small health bar is just the health that Delves and everybody understand that when this come up, as she lands it, she get 50% of the current health total, not 50% of their total health. So if their current health is 25% of their total health, she will get 12.5% of their total health. And for this talent, yes, if you have a health card in your lore, it's basically a disadvantage. So you will realize if Yagra go this talent, have a have a at least one talent where you comfortable with playing it, but it doesn't have any health bonus in it. It will have healing bonus. Yes, do that, but not health bonus. against a Yagorath that go that town. So she can get less benefit if she do eat you. Now, another thing that could be a problem, um, it will still count as in combat if you ult somebody with that talent. Because you technically still attacking them. So it wouldn't or it shouldn't count out of combat and her primary health start healing up because first of all they still attacking her, but second on pulling terminus and I he's not close enough to attack me. My primary health shouldn't start healing up. So her primary health will come with smaller bar and where next to that 20%, next to that 12, and it will heal 50% of their max health. Just to 50% of their current health, not max. Don't do max health. 50% of their current health. Oh, so it wouldn't uh it wouldn't have the effect of I do X, I get half of their total health, or I do X, I do X, and I get a huge bonus for just ultimate. It would be it would be basically around the fact that again you trading your offensive option and your defensive option for acceleration for and your ultimate buff. The second thing and the last thing about the change to unnatural precision would be the ultimate hit or miss, hit or miss, or not hit or miss. If it was break, which would be with change break or miss, the ultimate will refund 50% with discount. That's all. So it'll heal Yagorath from 50% of the current health of whoever she's devoured. So if she devoured a frontline, she'll get a bigger benefit. If she devour Evie, even at max health, um, you know, 900 is not really that much worth it. So it's basically like her ultimate is basically with this down, it was basically, hey, I ult the front line. I only ult the front line. I would just ult the front because that's the only person I would get that is who I would get the maximum benefit from. Uh, I don't. I'm kind of iffy on saying this about Torval, but if she ult Torval, it should just take in his health and not his shield health into consideration. But that can be reworked into also taking shield health. I just hate the idea of hey, she eat me and my shield. She get the bonus from my shield as well. That's way too much. Because with his base and shield, that's 5,000. So she gave it 25. Literally, I don't think any other frontline would, except another Yakurat, would give her even close to that amount. Um, I can double check right now, but I don't think any other frontline will give more than 2,500. Also, that's how you can tell I'm playing on PTO.
Torvald.
Yeah, he have 3,000 plus 2,500, 20, 3,000 plus 2,000 here. So that would be 2,500. 2,500. I don't think.
Ash.
Ash will be two, uh, 2250.
Makoa.
Call it the same. Rom the same. Rom, same thing with Rom. it wouldn't take in his soul armor into account. So round soul armor wouldn't take into account his base health would 2,000, 2,000,
Ruckus!
at most 2,000.
And bolt.
Nora.
Anara come close to it, but she's just below.
Con!
Oh yeah, I forgot he got help run.
Atlas.
Atlas, especially. So Atlas and Torvald will give you less benefit. Derek will also give you these three will give you the least benefit.
Fernando.
Again, that's 2,
Fernando.
3, 0, 0. So 2000.
Inara.
350. I'm just on the map. I'm 2000. Oh, 2, 2, 1, 2, 5, 0, 0.0, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Half of 4 is 2. Half of 2 is 1. Half of 5 is 2.5. So then the 5 go here. Yes, yes. So 2, 1, 2, 5.0.
Torvald.
3, 1, 5, 0, 0.
Makoa.
1, 2, 5, 0. That's basically, they will give you the most health benefit from the time. So it'll be more of a benefit against frontlines than anybody else. Everybody else, yeah, she will have. It will be the least benefit on her because, yeah, look how little health she has. Her health is really, here. Her passive, yeah. So it would be least benefit because she will barely give you anything, even at full health. Even if you do damage to her, it wouldn't give you that much. So regardless, it would be next to useless on Lilith.